New at 5, two Columbus men who were charged with defrauding the federal government of COVID money have been found not guilty. They faced a total of 17 counts in the government's case. Today, a relieved Jabari Edwards stood in Columbus to talk about his federal case.
Your unconditional love and unyielding support have been my steadfast anchor throughout these trying times.
Jabari Edwards delivered an emotional address to the community, his supporters, and legal counsel this morning. Edwards faced 17 charges, including wire fraud, money laundering, making false statements, and conspiracy to commit wire fraud. It all stems back to COVID relief funds during the pandemic that federal investigators said Edwards mishandled, but during his trial, a federal jury decided that both Edwards and Antoine Richardson did not commit any criminal acts and that all monies were used for business purposes. Columbus attorney Will Colon had this to say about the case.
This is a case that should never have been brought. When Mr. Edwards brought this case into me almost 2 years ago, it took me just a few weeks of going through the data, his books, his expenditure, to figure out that no money had been misspent. The government never did that. They never made a single attempt to follow the money to show whether it was spent correctly or not. We had to wait 2 years and put that in trial. Mr. Edwards was innocent from the beginning. And it was not PPP that they were really after. They were using that as an excuse. One, to destroy his businesses because some people resented that. Secondly, the hope that they could find something else on some other official, which didn't exist.
The federal government tried to prove that Edwards used several companies that he owns, including J5 Solutions, J5 GBL, the Bridge Group, and North Atlantic Security Services to use COVID relief funds illegally. Again, they were both found not guilty last week.